Let's get it rolling.
Yeah, let's jump into this and see what the League of Explorers has for us. Exciting music. Scattered across ancient sites of Azeroth are the pieces of a powerful Titan artifact, the Staff of Origination. Join the League of Explorers to acquire it for the museum and earn 45 cards unique to this adventure. Woo! Alright, so I haven't done this yet, so we're doing this totally cold. I haven't watched videos, I haven't done any of that stuff. What about you, Hekkas? Check that out.
No, man. I've had a look at the card previews, so but from BlizzCon, but that's about it. That is the limit I've seen. I know there's a couple of new challenges, I guess you'd call them, like where you don't really play against an opponent, you play to survive.
Yeah.
Perhaps they look really cool.
Yeah, so
Or like
we'll
the-
see what that's like when we get to it fairly soon. So anyway, we want to have a look at the. Oh, it doesn't show you all the cards. That's a bit of a
It only shows
poo.
4 or something, doesn't it?
So Reno Jackson, we already talked about. The Explorer's Hat. Give a minion +1/+1 death rattle. Add an Explorer's Hat to your hands. You a fan?
I kind of really like it. It's kind of like Dreadsteed. I mean, it just kind of lives on. Just lives on and lives on and causes more heartache for your opponent the longer you have it in your hand and the longer you have it on the board. So it's 2 or 3 mana. I can't remember.
It's 2.
How much is it?
Yeah, so 2 mana. Sorry, I forgot you're not looking at my screen yet. Yeah, 2 mana. Give me a +1/+1 death rattle. It's a hunter card and it's rare, but of course that means nothing because you get it for free. I don't know why they have that. Other than legendary, obviously, puts a limit on the amount of cards in your deck. To the other card, let's just click in and see if it it tells you what cards you get, so you can actually go through all of these. You get the hat, you get the torch even before you start playing. So the Forgotten Torch was 3 damage. Oh, person talking.
It's pretty cool.
The first piece of the staff lies in the Temple of Orsis. Reno needs our help. Let's go give him a hand. So the staff, sorry not staff, the torch, deal 3 damage, shuffle into your deck, then it does 6 damage.
Yep.
So, pretty cool card.
Pretty solid.
So
Pay a little bit more to get a big hit later. I like it.
So, the first 2 cards we can earn. And this, I don't know what, if I click on this it doesn't already make me put it in. He's nearly to the rod, but he just had to rub the shiny lamp. Whoa. Right, so the first boss is Zinar.
He was what?
Zinar.
No. He was nearly to the rod, but he had to what?
He had to rub the shiny lamp, yes.
Sorry.
Quite, yes, innuendo-ish. So Zinar, Zoltan, however you want to say it. Help Reno find this first piece of the staff. Wait, Reno, don't rub the lamp. So Zinar has an ability. It is a 0 mana ability for him. It is Djin's Intuition. Draw a card, give your opponent a wish. So
have you started yet?
We will get the wish. No, I haven't started yet. I'm still just sitting on that opening screen. So
because I was like, can I spectate this or something?
Yeah, you can't really see it unless you own it. Do you own it yet? We could look at it at the same time.
No, it's okay. I'm pretty happy cutting out the channel art for this. Oh, not channel art, but I'm multitasking. All right.
You're multitasking.
You're doing the thumbnail.
You're doing the chat. No.
Oh, the chat. No, I'm not doing the chat.
Hello, chat. Welcome. We have more than one person here. It feels like it's worth saying hello. We're glad to have you along. Hope you'll enjoy what we're about to go into if we ever get back on track. The only other thing I want to go through before we go into Zinar's battle is his reward cards. His first is a 5 mana for a 4/6 epic Djinni of Zephyrs. Whenever you cast a spell on another friendly minion, cast a copy of it on this one. You remember this card, you know this card, you fan, you like it, you down on it, up on it,
Yeah.
reserving judgment.
I gotta step back. What was that, sorry?
The Genie of Zephyrs.
I still can't see it. So,
jeez. I read it and everything for you.
I was trying to get the chat, alright? I was trying to get the chat. I was trying to be prepared.
I'll forgive you. The chat's pretty good. The chat, we love the chat. So it's a 5 mana card, 4 power, 6 health. Whenever you cast a spell on another friendly minion, cast a copy of it on this one.
Yeah, that's pretty handy. That'll be good for your aggro paladin.
Oh, I'm not running aggro paladin at the moment. But
no,
you know, actually, you know what the instant synergy there is with the hat.
Blessing is a king.
Now the hat.
Oh yes.
Hat.
Awesome.
He gets a hat. Many hats. All the hats. No, I don't recommend that strategy. The other reward card is the Jeweled Scarab. It's 2 for a 1/1 with the battle cry Discover, a 3-cost card. Now, Discover. What do you know about Discover?
So Discover will show you 3 different cards for whatever the card dictates.
So the Jeweled Scarab will get to see 3-cost cards.
That's right. So it'll show you any 3-cost cards from your class or from the neutral set.
Yep.
Whether or not you own the cards, and you get to choose one, and the other 2 vanish forever. Now,
what happens to the card you choose?
The card you choose goes into your hand.
So you don't get it for free. It just goes into your hand.
No, it goes into your hand so you can play it at a later date. It's like a card draw, but a little bit more random, but at the same time can be used strategically instead of just
you do have some choice there as well. So
yeah, it's Blizzard's way of adding RNG into the game, but you know, people have been complaining lately about just how much RNG is in Hearthstone, and that it's taking away from the game, especially with the Grand Tournament. Some people thought that it just got out of hand. So I think Discover is their way of adding RNG into the game, but still allowing an attempt or a good go at some strategy and some extra deeper flavor to the game.
Yeah,
so,
it's RNG that you can still misplay on. You know, I don't mind the RNG. I mean, RNG means that scrubs like us can actually get to a decent rank without sitting here and no-lifing it completely for the entire month. So I love the RNG sometimes. Sometimes I hate it.
Sometimes.
Anyway, let's say, what say you we get into this first match?
Yeah, let's do it, dude.
Alright, that's the other thing. What deck do you want me to play? Your choices. Totem Shaman, Mid-Range Hunter, Quartermaster Pally, Secret Pally, Face Hunter, Zoolock, or Dragon Priest.
Let's do Dragon Priest. You got some Velen's Chosen in there?
I've got some Velen's Chosen. This is the OTK Dragon Priest. Inner Fury, Divine, Favor. It's got Death Lords. I don't know if those are going to be great or terrible here. But yeah, let's give it a go.
It won't even let me purchase the expansion at the moment.
Is that because you're cheap?
I think no. I think it's because
we don't want
there must be a lot of people. Too many people trying to do the same thing, I think.
Now here's one of these reasons why I stopped playing Dragon Priest. I want to throw away Ysera, but if I throw away Ysera, my Twilight Whelp is rubbish if I don't draw another dragon.
How many dragons have you got in this Dragon Priest?
Actually, you know what? I should have had my deck tracker going. I'll try and pull it up.
Please tell me you've got at least 9. You kind of need 9 is your magic number for Dragon Priest.
It's not bad. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, but 9 including the whelp.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. So that means an 8 in 27 chance.
Let me just turn the
Oh,
deck
shoot.
tracker on for the viewers here. Of course, it's not working.
I'd throw away the Thera and the Inner Fire, but that's just me.
Yeah, no, that's what I want to do. But if I get stuck with no dragon, it could be dirty.
It's an NPC, man. It's not going to be the end of the world. And if we have to do it twice, then we do it twice.
That's true. Oh, look, there we go.
See, all that
Nothing to worry about.
Nothing at all.
Adventurer.
Whoa!
I'm Reno Jackson, world-renowned archaeologist, explorer,
You get that?
treasure hunter.
Hello, hello, hello.
Control of a magpie.
Why is that a thing? He didn't really say anything.
Maybe it's a US thing. Magpie.
No, I don't know. It didn't really seem to do too much. All right, wish for glory. Discover a minion.
Oh yeah.
That's not fun.
I'm looking forward to that snake. He should make some really interesting
He's a 1 for 2/1.
combos.
All right, do we want to discover our minion? It's free.
Yeah, let's do some discovery. Wish for glory. Emperor Cobra or Lightspawn.
Yeah, I'm tempted on the Lightspawn.
Yeah, let's do the Lightspawn. I think we're out of options. You know, kind of the next couple of turns.
Well, yeah, well, I think we have to throw the whelp into this snake. Unfortunately.
Yeah, trade the whelp, play the agent.
Yep.
What a dirty, dirty snake. It's the same reason I hate Patient Assassin.
It's nice that he's willing to grant wishes while he's trying to kill us.
It is. Ooh. He wants to lava shock the priest card. Right. Discover.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's look for a 3 cost. Of course, we didn't get one.
I kind of want Confessor.
Yeah, I think we just take pouches here.
Yeah.
Why not?
And then heal up.
Yeah. No,
How many destructibles do you think this map has?
I should find out, shouldn't I? Or have you already found out?
I'm already like clicking all kinds of things.
I'm clicking on the red crystal here. Doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Oh,
Oh,
just tings.
that monkey.
New warrior card.
Did I ever tell you about the time I infiltrated?
Do you get this annoying Reno? I mean, he's not that annoying.
Yes.
He pops up all the time. Do you get that, or is that?
Yeah,
not...
I'm getting it.
Okay. We can wish for more wishes. I don't really want to put too many more cards in my hand though.
Wish for more wishes. That's cool. No, I'm happy to play Lightspawn and just hold on to that wish card. Yeah, let's burn a little bit of what's it called? A hand.
Yeah. No point attacking into that.
Nah.
He's just gonna fill our hand. This is actually a terrible deck to play. We should have chosen
Something a little bit faster.
something a bit faster. Would have been probably smarter.
Well, I don't know how your decks play.
It's Dragon Priest.
Yeah, I know. But, like, I heard you read out that card and it's like, it was something to do with buffs. And then I hadn't disengaged that. So it's like, buffs. Yeah, let's play the buff deck. So, let's
What do I
trade
wanna
the
do here?
trade the monkeys and probably hold on to your dragon, but maybe drop your other taunt.
If we play Deathlord, then heal up that Lightspawn.
Yeah,
We can start pumping him up
He
next
does-
turn with some Divine Spirits.
he doesn't really seem to have much.
No, I'm pretty sure he's just
Oh.
showing off these Discover cards.
Yeah.
Which means we're not really playing fair. One, two, three, four, five, six. Do we just go all in our Lightspawn?
Well,
6, 12, 24, 24, 24. Not quite.
yeah, let's just clean him up. Let's get past this first guy pretty quick.
It's called cheating. Almost. 6, 12, 24. Oh, I don't need to inner fire him actually. I just realised.
No, you don't.
Oh, 24 and then 4. I can inner fire this guy and win.
Yeah.
Sorry, bud.
Well, that was almost too quick. Oh, you should have emoted him. See what he says.
Onward. The
Dang.
blood lies just down that hall.
Where's our jeweled scarabs? Yay!
What'd you get? George Scarab.
We got the we got the jeweled scarab and the cards that told you about the buff cards. So
We've made
Oh,
it to
yeah.
the temple's vault. You handle the guard.
round 2,
Get
we have
rest.
Sun Raider Feyrix. Feyrix has the first piece of the staff. Get it. His ability does not seem to have an ability, a cost. Sorry. Whoever controls the Rod of the Sun is immune. Does that mean we want to
okay.
get some mind control cards? Is that what he's... We don't know what the Rod of the Sun does.
It makes you invincible.
No, but we don't know. Is it a minion? I assume it's a minion. But does it have like a thing that says whoever hits it gets it or something?
I don't know enough.
Neither do I.
I didn't want to spoil it. No, I don't know. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll
Change
figure
the
it
deck
out.
to-
Alright, our rewards are going to be the Summoning Stone, which is 5 mana for an 0/6. Whenever you cast a spell, summon a random minion of the same cost.
Oh yeah.
I like the idea, but I don't think for 5 mana it's going to make its way into ladder at all. Maybe dropped in a few arena decks, but I mean it's good value. But I just don't think it's that great. And the other reward is the 5 mana 4/4 Anubis South Sentinel. Death Rattle, give a random friendly minion +3/+3.
Yeah, he's gonna be pretty fun in arena, I think.
Yeah, I think he's a relevant card. He's not terrible. But yeah, I think he's going to be too slow for Constructed again. Could be wrong.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oops, pressed it wrong. Do I want to go and put some mind control into this dragon deck, into this priest deck, just in case?
You have to remember, especially the first swing, these decks are
Overpowered.
these NPCs are made to be pretty easy.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about it too much. If we find something that we particularly are struggling with, I'm happy to supplement cards. But I'm sure, these decks are made to be beat by most decks.
Intro decks.
Unless you're playing if you're playing
Basics.
the deck that it counters, then you might have some trouble. Like if you were playing Fatigue Rogue, where they make you draw all your cards, you wouldn't want to be playing that against that Djinn deck.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can see you losing, especially against that Genie. That was fun. Anyway,
Continue priesting.
it's up to you,
Always
man. I
change.
told you pick the deck.
I'm going to play Shaman.
Totem Shaman. You got some.
I've got the deck list up. You can check it.
What's that new
Thunder Buff
new
Valiant.
Shaman where you? Yes, him.
With the Valiant.
Amazing in arena.
Alright,
Yeah.
he's currently immune, which is not good. When it dies, it looks like it changes. Yeah. I can see a death rattle on it. I can't see it, but I'm guessing that's what it is.
Happy to hold on a Rock Biter. Probably throw back the Mana Tide. And I don't know what else is in your deck. Whether or not you want to hold on to the Shredder.
I don't know if I want the Rock Biter. I've got nothing to use it on at the moment. I'd rather get the extra chance. I'm gonna gamble and not keep the Shredder.
Okay. You know,
it did not pay off at all.
So what happens if you silence the death rattle then?
If we get it, then silence it.
Death rattle, surrender this to your opponent.
I reckon we get it and then silence it. I mean, then we just have to work out a killing with a Shaman deck. That's where this could all fall apart. Oh, no, Juggler, no! No! The Juggler actually hates us. He actually hates us.
That's pretty funny. Oh well.
We've got no plays either. I feel like I'm actually going to lose this. Oh, he's a Shaman.
Well, I think the idea is that you just take the staff, and then he can't do anything with all of his minions on the board.
Well, yeah. We need to be able to get the staff and silence it on the same turn.
Yeah, I think we're going to struggle to do that. Now is the turn that you'd play Lightning Storm because you don't want to play it next turn because you want Fire Elemental.
Yeah, no.
However, do you want to play
we want the Fire Elemental to... I kind of want the Fire Elemental to play it on turn 7 to Fire Elemental and kill that Rod and then silence it. But that involves getting it down to 3 health first. So, I mean, the Lightning Storm works either way.
Yeah.
We're still just taking 4 damage. Hopefully we get something to play next turn that's cheap. For 3 mana, I could get any of my 2 drops, so Haunted Creeper and Totem Golem.
And the likelihood of that.
Rockbiter Weapon, of course.
Well, you can take it and silence it this turn.
No. I probably should have.
What are you doing?
I should have, but I didn't.
Oh, well.
I forgot about it.
Silly.
I was just locked in on the Fire Alley play. Oh my god, I'm drawing absolute rubbish. I mean, okay, so I can do it this turn, and I'm going to. Because I feel like that is just, I'm going to risk losing this game. Just because I want to pull off this silliness. I'm just going to actually...
I want to know what happens. Yeah. One of them. I don't think I'd play both.
No,
next turn you can...
It's not going to do anything because he can still kill that, and then he swings that off anyway. So.
Yeah, but he's an NPC. He probably wants his rod back.
All right, let's see what happens. And next turn we've got Thunder Bluff combo, so. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm...
That's a pain. He's gonna hit
you
the
got
rod.
A hex in there?
No, he's not stupid enough to hit the rod. I do have hexes. I have 2. Haven't seen one.
The alert.
Do we want the Valiant here, or do we just Fire Rally?
Well, it's Valiant or Dr. Boom for me. Like, Valiant combo's nice, but we can knock that 4 damage off the board with the Fire Rally.
Yeah, so. I'm tempted to Fire Rally.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm thinking that if I Rockbiter Weapon the staff here... Oh no, because I want to keep that, don't I?
Yeah, you do. But if it goes off the board, then no one gets invincibility. Unless he has cards to resummon it.
Yeah. I'm going to leave it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hopefully... Oh, that's a pain.
Leaves you with...
Well, there's the Hex. Turn too late.
Do you want a Valiant and hope for the Taunt Totem? Or do you want to boom and just let whatever happens happen?
I think the Valiant's probably right here. Just
You're going to go for the 1 in 4? Because he's only got one target there.
yeah. I think it's the only way, really. Or otherwise, we just hex it.
Alright. Well, we can hex it and totem golem if you want. Or hex it and
We can
Thunderbolt.
still tap.
It's cool. Whoa! That's cool.
Yeah, no, I think that's right.
Sorry, I'm clicking things and I've got a laser that if you click on the little blue gem on the bottom left-hand corner of the field, you can fill the red gem on the opposite side with the blue power.
Oh, he
And
just
I'm trying to work
flame lanced my 3/4. Okay. Death Rattle, deal 5 damage to both heroes. Okay.
I'm having too much fun with this board to be paying attention. So many new things to click. I just hammered in a nail. I am amused by
Just
very
gonna kill
small
this guy.
things. What's he do?
He does 5
yeah.
damage to the people.
Yeah, well, while you're immune, why not?
So I just pump those? Or do I give it one more turn? I mean, I've got Tuskart Totemic next turn, so...
Yeah. Man, what else can I break?
Oh, he just did 5 damage to the Valiant. Okay. Oh, now he's gonna Wild Pyro. But not do anything.
Wrong way to play.
Am I gonna have too many minions? No. Okay, this is almost a snap. Totemic Might.
Crazy.
The Wild Pyro is a little bit frustrating.
Well, you can always leave him there and let him run into your stone.
Oh no, I can kill him with the healing totem.
Oh
It'll
yeah.
heal it up.
That'd-
It'll heal itself up, I should say.
Yeah.
Let's start winning this game.
Make it happen.
Oh, he really doesn't like that. Fair enough.
He recognizes
Fair enough.
your card.
I think I'll chuck the Totemic into that, I think. Just to...
Yeah. Have you got a second Valiant in there?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, can I break this? Oh, I can break this column. Oh, there's so many things to click. I'm in like sensory overload.
Do I... Totemic fills my board. I'll go with it. Hopefully it's a flame stroke. Oh,
Have you got-
flame. No, it's a healing totem.
Have you got a... Oh, wow. Double healing totem. Have you got Bloodlust in there?
No.
Why did my lamp go out? There we go.
I used the double flame tongues. Oh, he's played the Mounted Raptor, and his Sun Fury protected it. And then Defender of August. I've got a
throwing it
hex.
up.
I just pulled the hex out.
Well, you only need to hit him with 2 things. So you can trade your flame tongue, trade your...
I don't know.
Why?
Because it's
My
fun.
brother. Okay. That was really fun. I was paying attention the whole game.
I didn't even get to play with the board. Because my
Yeah. He didn't really seem too aggressive for getting his rod back.
Well,
Once
yeah.
we stole it.
I think
Yeah.
silence was... Well, once it was silenced, he still needed to kill it. So, anyway, it's time for the temple escape. The temple is collapsing. Run! The ability 0 escape. Encounter new obstacles.
Right on.
Who knows what that means. Alright, so the rewards are 4 mana for a 2/6. What am I doing over here? Making sure things are working. 4 mana for a 2/6. We haven't dropped any more friends. I haven't had any more internet problems. That's good. 4 mana 2/6. If after you play a Battlecry minion, deal 2 damage to a random enemy. That's the Rumbling Elemental.
Oh, the Shaman, yeah.
Yeah. And
Shaman card.
also, the second reward is the Sacred Trial. When your opponent, it's a secret, Paladin secret. When your opponent has at least 3 minions and plays another, destroy it.
I think that's a really interesting card.
I have a feeling that might go into a certain, what would we say, semi-popular deck at the moment. I think some people are playing Secret Paladin. I'm not sure. But then the rewards for actually completing the whole thing. The 4 mana 7/4 Ancient Shade, Battlecry, shuffle Ancient Curse in your deck that deals 7 damage to you when drawn.
See, I don't understand the point of that card. Like,
you get a 7/4 for 4, basically, which is not
good.
good.
But for 5 you get the same thing in a Salty Dog.
Yeah.
He's like a bad version of the Salty Dog. I don't understand.
It's
unless you can somehow put the curse in your opponent's deck. Is it when he dies or when he comes into play?
Battlecry. So they have to be played.
Yeah. You can't really make your opponent play him. So anyway, some thoughts about that guy.
Damage to you when drawn. Unless you're in a deck that wants to do damage to itself. The other reward is my new best mate, Reno Jackson, and by best mate I mean I hate this guy. Battlecry, if your deck contains no more than 1 of any card, fully heal your hero. As I found out the hard way, that doesn't mean your complete deck list, it just means the cards remaining in your deck. So if you get to about turn 15 and you only have 1 OBS left in your deck, it works. Even if you have 2 OBS later on, earlier on. So even if they're in your hand, if you have a copy in your hand, if your deck itself only has single copies, then that stupid card works. Anyway.
So you don't want to put him in your rogue deck with gang up.
No, don't. He doesn't work well in rogue gang up decks. No, that's right.
Tip of the week.
So we don't know what this guy does, what this thing really does. So what do I do? How do you feel?
I know it's going to give you a deck. And
it's going to give me a deck. No, it's not going to give me a deck.
Yeah.
It's asking me to choose my deck.
It gives us choices along the way then. So we'll get to Pit of Spikes. I think I've seen this floating around. You get to like a Pit of Spikes and you have a choice. You can either swing across it or attempt to swing across it. And, you know, it's like a chance to either take no damage or 10 damage. Or you can gingerly walk across it and take 5 damage. So, and then so it's going to give you options to either kill yourself or make it out alive in one piece.
I'm going to get
I think it'll be so you can heal yourself up.
A little bit. And also just to like build like 1 minion and can just kill it 1 turn. Is that how it works, or do I have to go through a whole bullshit? I don't know.
No, you just have to survive until the end.
Stupid. Does Deck Tracker pick up that we've got this deck up? Yep. Oh, we just have to survive. Okay.
Yeah, I think we just have to survive like 9 turns or something like that.
I guess we do this again. We keep the weapons, throw the other 2 back. I mean,
yeah.
The Death Lord has no drawback, but
because he's got no cards. I wonder what would happen if you played like a Cold Light Oracle against this deck, because he's already fatigued, making him draw cards. I wonder if that would kill the AI.
Do I keep Death Lord or not?
Nah, throw him away.
Go for a dragon.
I'm playing Dragon Priest.
We did not get the second dragon.
Well, you got another chance.
Nah, fortunately not.
Collapsing ceiling and monsters everywhere.
No shy cleric.
Yeah, 10 turns to escape.
Is someone injured?
Encounter new obstacles.
Wanna check it out?
Zombie chair.
Oh, okay, so this is the pool. We draw a card or we gain a mana crystal?
Gain a mana crystal? Or did,
I
don't
think
know.
cards.
Yeah?
Yeah, I want more cards.
Okay. That's alright.
The only thing I can get to at the moment is Azure Drake. Although, if it's full, we can whelp and... we can whelp and shield anyway. Yeah, I'm drawing a card. There's 2 shields.
Whelp and shield.
What would you like to shield? The whelp?
I'm just thinking, like, you've got to play... Like, Dragon Priest is a bit of a later game deck.
Yeah,
So-
but if you can just, like, build up a strong enough deck, then great.
Yeah. So what are you going to do with your cleric?
Nothing. I'm not scared of any of that. I want to draw an Inner Fire now. Oh, there's my Death Lord.
Take 10 damage or no damage?
Oh,
Or
are you
take
feeling
5
lucky, punk, or...?
I'm feeling lucky. We got a zombie chow on the board, so I'm not worried.
That did not look
Oh,
That's right. We'll drop the Death Lord here.
I think it's going to play a minion on curve
Yeah.
each turn.
I
have a feeling.
I'm gonna kill this zombie chow now.
Yep.
I can't attack it, so... I'll sit there and wait until next turn, when we're probably playing Cleric into Shield, into Heal. Oh, whoa, what's this? Rolling Bolt at enemy turn, destroy the minion on your left. Okay.
Oh, wow.
And what's that? 7/5 Orsis Guard. I don't know if that's on curve. 4 mana 7/5 Divine Shield.
Yeah,
Although we did
he's
just get
done-
Shadow Word Death.
Yeah, I think you death him, but what are we going to do about this ball? Is there any... Can't sack it or anything.
Where's our silence?
Yeah,
I'm
that'll
just
do
gonna
it.
start playing on the outside.
Yeah. We're just going to lose a minion each turn. That's no fun. Yeah, I think it's Shadow Word Death here. And then...
We
Just
can
wait
keep
it out.
our Death Lord alive, but...
Well, you might as well trade it into the turtle.
he's not
Wait,
gonna die.
how much damage does it do?
Only does 2.
Yeah.
Might as well do some damage, I suppose.
Yeah. For sure.
Do I shield up the whelp again, or...?
No, because it's going to get munched in a turn anyway. Unless you want to sacrifice a cleric.
Nah.
But I'd rather play your dragon next turn on the right-hand side of the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So I think that's the end of the turn, unless you want to trade your whelp.
No,
Trade a
that
damage on your
whelp's
whelp.
there to give us a turn of fun.
okay. The rumbling's getting
Yeah, but he's got 3 health.
whole ceiling collapses next turn. Hey, that's a nice statue. Such a shiny ruby.
I like this guy.
Draw 2 cards is my suggestion.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy to draw 2 cards.
He doesn't look happy. I think he wants his jet back.
Of course. Good old Reno.
Yeah.
Do you want to
6,
play...
and we can make it a 12-3.
Oh, yeah?
Which means he'll only just live. Actually,
Yeah,
no, we
I'm
can't
not-
do that. We don't have enough mana. We can still
Well,
make...
the other option...
Yep.
The other option would be... Oh, no, we can't do Light Bomb this turn.
No.
You can just hold out for a turn. And then Light Bomb whatever happens next turn. Heal up this turn.
I mean, I'm
Maybe Cleric.
drop Cleric on the outside. Heal up.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we're not really in it to win it. You know, we
Yeah,
just got to
and-
hold out.
Well, I mean, I can kill the 2/2. Ooh, I can even play a Wormrest Agent. Don't really
yeah.
do that. Do I?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, Do it.
Well, I mean, I want to kill that 2/2 with my whelp anyway, really.
Yeah.
So what's
I thought you meant play Worm Rest on the right hand side. So
the 10/10 just runs into.
You know, you've got. Yeah, instead of running into your face.
Yeah. Oh well.
There's a guarantee it's gonna hit face.
I just need to find a way to slow that guy down so he can. No, actually, no. We just lost our every minion. Well, there you go.
Oh wow.
Guardian, Divine Spirit. So we got a 2/12.
Yeah.
Or do you want to play Azure Drake? I think the 2/12 is relevant. The 3/12 taunt.
Yeah, I think I'd rather just play Twilight Whelp and then Velen's Chosen and Divine Spirit next turn. But I have a feeling that they're likely going to, you know, something random is going to happen. We're going to lose minions all the time. So buffing minions probably isn't the best thing. Just keep on keeping on,
Just
I think.
5/10.
What's he do?
Just a 5/10.
Oh yeah. He's not getting through. Do you want a Velen's Chosen Power Word Shield Divine Spirit?
That seems a little bit excessive. I was thinking just powered shielding.
Yeah, that's okay.
Just for the
We can
card
do
draw.
that.
And Velen's Chosen seems a little bit much.
Yeah. Well, considering that we just have to survive.
Yeah. I mean, he's dead if he's if he's an actual player. Like.
Yeah.
At 16. Oh, sorry. You go to 12, 24 kind of thing. 24, 24.
Yeah.
Enter. What do you got? 7/7. At the end of your turn, summon a 1/1 Scarab. I mean,
Take the shortcut.
we can take the shortcut and light bomb here,
Oh yeah.
and heal our minion first, so it doesn't die.
Yeah. His 5/7 will still be alive though.
Yeah, but his 5/7 will die if it trades into our minion.
True that.
I mean, I could even kill his minion now. What do we think? I mean, he's only got two.
Yeah.
We've only got 2 turns anyway, so. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel pretty confident, especially with that
we have-
shortcut.
Yeah, and we have a second light bomb, so.
So you want to trade, or do you want to just kill it? So we got empty board.
I honestly don't think it matters. So. Just
I'm gonna
do
kill
it.
just in case there's something that kills our minion. Ugh.
Oh wow. 2/3. That's
Azure
rude.
Drake Holy Nova. Oh no, we're 1 turn short.
1 mana off.
Um,
Well, you can just play your Blackwing Corruptor.
yeah.
It's like we're almost at the end though. This is over before it began.
I'm on 30 health.
I wonder what. I wonder what this is.
Oh, he
like
went
on-
face. Well done, sir.
And the exit exploded.
We beat the cave. Yay. Escaped the cave. There's a sacred trail. Yay. A paladin's secret. Now we get to open this, right? Yeah. Escape the
So that's
temple. Reno Jackson unlocked. Ancient Shade unlocked. Class challenges unlocked.
Ah, class challenges. I see. I wonder how that escape works on heroic mode or hard mode or whatever they call it. That's
Yeah.
You think you need to escape in like 20 turns?
Maybe. The fair
And your
bit.
chance of doing something
I don't
good
know.
or helpful.
Let's go have a look. I mean, I can go and have a look. Like, can't I? And tell me what it does? No, it just does. Oh yeah, it does. No, it doesn't tell me how many turns.
It's cool. It's cool.
Okay, yeah. If that Faerix guy, he's immune while he controls the rod. But it doesn't say whoever controls the rod gets it.
Hmm.
That Ginny gets draw a card, gain a mana crystal, then give your opponent a wish.
Wow.
Escape is all the same. Doesn't tell you what it is. What do you say to do these class challenges first?
Yeah, let's do them.
Yeah, Warrior, why not? The card we can get is a 7/7 for a 7/7 Obsidian Destroyer. At the end of your turn, summon a 1/1 Scarab with Taunt.
I feel like I've just seen that.
Seems familiar. Yeah. It's power creep on a War Golem, that's for sure. Strictly better than a War Golem.
I think that's one of their answers to buffing Arena for Warrior. You know that and that monkey.
Yeah.
Is it 3 for a 3 taunt?
It's a pretty good.
And they're increasing the taunt synergy for Warrior as well. Like
yeah, they want people to play bolster.
Yeah.
All right, let's cue this up.
You could probably start getting something going there because like you got Rampage, you got Bolster, you've got like Dragonkin Sorcerer.
Turn the deck list
off. Oh, the Cursed Blade.
Whoops, turn the logo off. Whoa.
How do you feel about the Cursed Blade?
Whew. Seems reasonable in this deck.
I think it's I think it's really good to have in turn 1, but otherwise you're pretty much screwed if you have it.
Yeah. Do we want to keep Bolster here or just leave it in the deck?
No, leave it in the deck. I mean, I suspect we'll see a lot of taunt minions, but...
And bolsters, apparently.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and taunt minions. We're just going to go face Warrior.
Face Warrior.
Gar. Give me a wish. Gain 2 wishes. Ooh. Do we want to try and wish for a taunt? Oh, Annoyatron's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I'm happy to play Annoyatron, but let's discover our wish. Wish the wishes.
Wish for power, wish for glory. Spell or a minion. Or we can do both still. Let's wish. Let's do our wishes. Ooh, Whirlwind, Bash, Commanding Shout.
Bash?
I mean, Whirlwind in this instance is actually pretty good. Because it kills both of his minions on the board.
Yeah, but then we don't play anything.
Yeah, well. Bash is decent, I suppose. Alright, let's discover a minion. It's a great card, War Song Commander! Oh.
I think it's...
it's gotta
well,
be
what do we don't have anything to play next turn, so...
Well, next turn we've got Bash. I think that's basically it, but I'd rather take the Alpha.
Yeah? Play it on the Annoyatron next turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm planning to Annoyatron and then kill the Wisp here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what you're planning.
Yeah, the same thing.
Oh, that 2/1 Wisp. Ugh.
Double Wisp value.
Yep, he went for it. I could target Dummy and Bolster. Or we can just play the Wolf.
Yeah, Direwolf Alpha.
And the Dummy? Like, why not?
Yeah, why not? Might as well. And then get rid of that sword as well, I guess.
I should have wished for power first.
I don't think it's gonna matter that much. Mortal Strike? the bad fireball.
Yeah, I mean, if we pull off a decent bolster, then I don't mind the battle rage, but yeah, I figured that was probably going to happen.
Yeah.
That's alright. We can just Senjin and continue on our merry way. Oh, let's wish first.
Wish for glory. Oh, when you draw this, well, it's a bit late for that.
6 for a 6/7.
I think it's going to be the Burly for me. Oh, yeah, or the Sea Reaver. I mean, we don't get his effect, but that doesn't matter too much.
Well, I mean, it's probably a drawback for us at this point, like, unless you got a deck that wants it. Oh, I'm gonna play it.
Well, it gives us a later game card too. Wish for glory.
I think I'll just bash that. Or do you really want to play Sludge Belcher? Let's wish first. What did he play? I don't remember what card that was. Fuck.
Mechatalk.
Go for the Lawless.
I love Mechatalk. He's a great card.
He's got 3/2. I think I'm happy to just bash this guy.
Yeah.
And then
Bash tournament attendee.
Yes.
How many more taunts can we drop?
We got a Sludge Belcher in hand.
I wanna double bolster though. That'd be heaps fun. Ooh.
Or do you want to just go straight for... Oh, do you want to wish first? Let's wish.
Yeah, let's.
I can't see Brawl being useful.
No, I think it's another Mortal Strike.
1 damage to all minions, yeah.
And then
Just play a 6-drop and...
yeah,
Or do you want to play something that kills all of his minions? Because we can Mortal Strike and kill that
and then
one.
bolster.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm happy to do that.
let's do it. Let's play these cards that no one likes.
Yeah.
I'm just going to run the wolf into the 1/1.
Yeah.
Go away, monkey. Oh, he's got the
Monkey.
torch.
Imagine explore the raw.
Where's my hat?
Well, we win, so... And I'm going to do it with King's Defender for the wow nostalgia, I should say. I love this card so much in Burning Crusade. King's Defender. When I first got into tanking, having a King's Defender was the thing to have. Yes. Obsidian Destroyer.
Where did it drop?
Karazhan. He was King's Defender was off the chess event, I believe.
Oh, really?
Maybe not, actually.
Yeah. I ground so much rep there, and I do not remember any of the loot.
Maybe
Not a single drop.
Does anyone else remember? I'll Google it anyway. King's Defender dropped in. I still reckon the chess event, but a chess event. Drops from the chess event. Yes.
Well done.
All right. Warlock Challenge. The card is the 2 for a 2/2 Dark Peddler. Battlecry. Discover a 1-cost
Yeah.
card.
How do you feel about this card?
I don't want a 1-cost card if I'm playing 2-drops.
But
I mean, what are a good 1-drop card that you could get?
Well, the idea is that it's 2 for a 2/2, and it gives you basically free momentum because you'll always have a turn where you don't play all of your mana.
Yeah. It's still a 1/1. It's still a 1-drop card. That's my only problem.
Yeah, yeah. But like, it's meant for Zoolock, so.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it. You get a flame. You get your 3rd flame imp. It's pretty good. But I don't know. It's if things are going well for you, sure. And you can get some leper gnomes, abusive sarges, but you can also get some rubbish, like a lot of rubbish, and that's probably more my problem. Wrathguard is our early play, obviously. Do we want to keep the shade?
How much? I don't know. It's like this deck is built around hurting yourself, and I'm not self. Yeah, probably hold the Wrathguard, and if there's any time to play the Ancient Shade, I guess it's at the beginning. I guess,
yeah, turn 4. Alright, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, we just drew a Pit Lord instead.
I guess
Wilfred
the idea
Fizzlebane? Oh, okay.
I guess the idea is to take the stick and then deal a bunch of damage to yourself.
Yeah, okay. We can do that next turn, so...
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, we can't do it next turn. Ha!
It's getting hot in here. Yeah.
Ooh.
You take...
That's interesting. Corruption. Do we want just Corruption? Is Staff?
And then play like Pit Lord next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah, and like we just kill the Flame Juggler here to maintain ball control.
Yeah, if you want.
Because it's gonna... Like, we can't damage him. We're gonna take 2 to the face, but... That's
Yeah.
life. Do we want to...
Yeah, tap for a card.
Yeah,
Can't hurt. We're gonna be invincible
Jaraxxus.
with...
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna be invincible a lot this game.
Yeah, if we can maintain our momentum here. I think we're fine. I mean, I'm happy to just kill that 5/2.
Yeah. And then drop Pit Lord.
Drop Pit Lord.
Yeah. Pure and Immortal. That's rude.
I guess we just kill it.
Do we? Or do we just Void Walker and then hit face?
That sounds risky, but I like it. Voidwalker, Ancient Shade, hit face.
Yeah, I mean it's AI, so
yeah, but it doesn't mean it's
yeah, I know.
bad AI. Like it does that. Alright, okay. Why wouldn't you do that to the staff? I don't know. Maybe it is bad AI.
So
do we want to play him yet? I don't think so.
no, I think you want to play him the same turn. You can tap.
Alright, let's play Peddler first.
Yeah.
One
Discovery.
Hey!
The taunt minion.
Taunt minion. Beautiful. Yeah, we don't want any of those other ones.
Ah.
I guess we tap here, then Flame Imp and Void Walker if we don't get anything good, and we didn't.
Yep. Into the face. I still really don't understand this card.
Which card?
The Dark Shade. I mean, he won't be played for the same reason Salty Dog isn't played, in my opinion. It doesn't really bring any...
I think we kill this, just so it fucks off. I'm happy to tap, then if we don't get anything, Anubis House Sentinel.
Yep.
It's an Ancient Shade. But I think I'd rather just go to the Sentinel.
Yeah. Then we can trade and buff.
Oh. Sure. Sure.
It's getting hot in here. I think what I also like about that Dark Peddler is it's discover a one-cost card, and
yeah,
you know, Warlock has a lot of good one-cost cards.
It's not just
got
minions.
Flame,
Yeah.
It's got Power Overwhelming. It's got Mortal Coil.
Do you want to Wilfred this turn, or do you just want to play another Anubisath?
Yeah, I'm happy to Wilfred. He's a 4/4, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a chance he'll just get Flame Lance, but you know,
At least we got
we've
some
only got
minions.
16.
Oh, we just got that for free. Stone Tusk Ball. Thanks. And see, now the
Nice.
weakness of him is shown. Oh, he's going to claw something. What's he going to claw? The 2/2?
Was this guy the fight in the dungeon where you had to jump down and then hit the 2 switches in the Pit of Snakes? Was that this guy?
Honestly, I don't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 with the Stone Tusk Ball.
Classic.
See ya.
There you go. Oasis.
That was easy enough.
Good old Stone Tusk Ball. What are you talking about?
The charge
card is
minion plus
awesome.
power overwhelming is pretty good. Not much you can say about that, I suppose.
2 mana for 5 charge. Hell yeah.
5/5 charge dies at the end of the turn. Alright.